Hey, this is Russ. Yeah, I'm back out on the road again. Yeah, I decided to come down this street here. I think there's a radar detector thing here. Be on our right-hand side. I want to see how this thing registers. Got a headwind hitting me. Let's see what it says. Is it picking me up? 15 miles an hour, and it says here I'm doing 15.7. Yeah, not bad. It's picking up properly. A lot of times I've noticed that bikes sometimes will be 1 to 2 miles less on this radar thing than what the speedometer says on the bike. So this thing is off by, well, you don't know if it's really off. It's 15.7, that thing said 15. That thing doesn't measure in tenths, so we don't know. Could be right on the money. What are we riding? This is the new U-Free Stellar Falcon 2.0. They call it a 2.0, they call it a 2. I think they just call it a 2, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's called the Stellar Falcon 2. Sorry, U-Free. Can't get the names right. Yeah, it's version 2. Basic difference is different motor on here, 750 watt, quieter motor. Yep. 60 dBs of sound out of this thing. It is quieter. You don't hear it. All right, let me just pedal here. Any noise you're hearing right now is probably the tire noise on the ground. We don't hear the motor. Yeah, that wasn't the case on the other one. Now, what's going to happen to the red one that I have? The red one is the older one, right? That's the first version that came out. Well, it's available for anyone who wants it. Yeah, I will put it up on the russisright.com website. As you know, russisright.com will redirect you to russisright.blogspot.com. You click a button that brings you there. It's just too long of a name. So I just say russisright.com and you'll get yourself over there. And then you'll see, I will put up the Stellar Falcon up there. So what's the deal with that one? Well, like I said, you will hear more of a motor whine. So as you're throttling or you're pedaling, you'll hear, you know, typical of e-bikes. In fact, I just did the Himiway A7. You can hear that typical whine. Same thing. Because back then, they had similar type motors, I think. That's probably why we hear it on the Himiway as well. But they changed out the motor now. So now it's just quiet. That's a big thing. They changed out the angle of the head tube as well. So now it's cants back just a few degrees more. They asked me if I noticed a difference. Yeah, to tell you the truth, I don't notice that much difference. But then that could be because we have adjustable handlebar stems. My angle might be different than some other people's angle, see? In which case, they might notice the difference. I may have angled it differently than that red one, so it feels kind of similar to me. Hey, for once, the dog is after another person, not me. Usually when I ride past the dogs, they're always trying to get me. No, I think that dog was interested in the little kid that was next to him. Yeah, see? You hear the dog barking in the background? I don't know if you could or not. That dog probably was trying to get me. Yeah, always be careful of dogs. They're always trying to get you. They do. They see the bike wheels turning and they get all excited about it. Yeah, I told the story once before when I was a kid. My brother and I were headed to Wrigley Field on our bikes, and a big German Shepherd came after me, and we split up. And the only way I was able to get out of it is a car almost hit the dog and hit the horn, scared the dog off. Maybe he hit the horn on purpose to keep him from chasing me. I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty scary. I was probably, I don't know, 10 or 12 years old, maybe. I don't know how old I was, but I was pretty young. Yeah, on a regular bike, you can't be going that fast. Yeah, I had my little banana seat bike with a sissy bar, remember that? 5-speed Huffy. Yeah, that's what I was riding at the time. All right, let's pass through here. And so, yeah, the dog was chasing me. Ever since then, I am very aware of dogs. I've owned dogs, by the way, so it's not like I'm afraid of dogs. It's just that for bike riding, you should be aware of dogs. That's all I'm saying. You know, make sure, even if they're on a leash, sometimes people have those leashes are very long, and so they don't really have a whole lot of control over the dogs, so you gotta be careful. It's gonna rain, I could see it. I mean, just looking out on the cloud formations up there, it's getting dark. Yeah, it's gonna rain. I figured I want to get out, try to do what I can. Yep, I gave the police a head nod. He gave me a wave. Come on, those guys see me all the time, all right? They see me all the time, they know I'm around. So anyway, no, I wanted to get out before it starts raining. You know, I did a ride earlier, and I put that video out already. I said I was done, and I said, no, you know what? Since it's not raining yet, let's go out one more time. So I grabbed the U-Free bike, headed back out again. Yeah, let's turn here. I figure, well, you know, if we can get a few more miles in before the rain hits, that would be good. I mean, we really haven't ridden so much at all this year. I only rode enough to be able to do a couple reviews for bikes that came out. And I'm doing another review for a bike tomorrow. And that'll be coming out hopefully this week as well. If not, it may have already been out by the time you see this video. I don't know. We'll see. The sequence of when videos come out can change. You can never tell. But this week I should have a review out. So is there anything else coming in? Yeah, eventually, eventually we will see another bike coming in. Yeah, I don't know when that'll happen. But we know at least one will be coming in somewhere down the road. That's all I can tell you. I don't know either, but we know at least one more will come. And then throughout the year, as companies come out with anything else that they offer, if I find it interesting, I may take it on, right? I don't take everything, as you know. I turn down more bikes than I do. But if it's something special, then yeah, I do it. If it's pretty much the same as everybody else's, then I don't do it. I've been working mostly with companies that I've been with for quite a while, as you might notice. And that suits me just fine. These brands that I've been working with are well known, and their bikes are performance type bikes. I mean, listen to this thing. This thing's quiet, man. I'm pedaling right now. You can't hear it. I think I hear the tires more than I hear anything else. Okay, well, you can hear, like if I'm coasting, you can hear the derailleur, you know, and things, freewheel making noise. But other than that, it's pretty quiet. We'll pedal again here. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. Well, every bike has a little squeak here, little squeak there, right? Skip those things, that doesn't matter, all right? We're talking about the motor noise. No, we don't hear anything. It's really quiet. 60 dB is pretty low. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't have a whole lot of battery power on here. I did the review comparison of this bike to the old one, right, the red one, and then I haven't charged it since. So I wasn't gonna take this bike out, but I says, well, it's not raining yet, let's do it. So, but now I'm down to 45%, which of course is enough to go around, but I don't want to kill it. I've got to charge this battery up and charge a couple other batteries up too. So anyway, I just wanted to take it out, let you know what's going on. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so, hit the notification button if you want to do that too. It'll tell you when the new videos come out. It just sends you notifications when that happens. All right, I'll talk to you guys next time.